Life is a gift, and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by becoming more Franciscan.
Well, I think probably the place to start is who was she, to just set up that background for the scholarship. But she was very community-driven. She lived in Michigan City all her life, worked in Michigan City all her life. She went into nursing and eventually the OR to service the community and to provide truly compassionate care.
She did devote herself a lot to the hospital and worked extra hours. If somebody needed her to work, she was always there working. She went into the surgery department, OR department, because she felt like she was fixing things, fixing people when she worked there. Instead of by bedside, she really liked the behind-the-scenes fixing part of the OR. And I think that was her passion for surgery. When she passed, I think it was too sudden for everybody, and I think we wanted it to carry on a little bit longer, her passion. We wanted that to carry on. So we felt that scholarship fund was a way to continue her legacy.
She did anything and everything for that hospital. So for us, and it was so sudden, I know what she said to me, the last thing she said to me. It was odd that she wasn't at work, and I called her and got a hold of her. And basically in summation, I said, "What can I do for you?" And her last thing she said to me is, "Pray for me." And it was the first time I think I'd ever heard in her voice some type of fear, some type of concern for her own personal well-being. She was very much a people person, so to turn inward and to share that was a wonderfully private moment for us. And she passed in 10 days. She passed very quickly. I believe she was in control the whole time. I think she knew how she wanted to live. And I think she knew how she wanted to leave. And I think she did that on her terms. It's just what she left behind were a lot of broken hearts, were a lot of unfinished things, no goodbyes. I mean, there was no chance to say goodbye. So it only seemed logical. She would probably she's more private. She probably wouldn't have wanted the scholarship, right. And it just made sense. I mean, if she physically couldn't live on, then she needed to be able to give back to staff, to community. And it pulls us all together once a year to really look at that legacy that she was able to provide for us.
And I think she'd be very pleased with some of the candidates that we've selected throughout the years. We started it in 2009, so we've had 7 or 8 of them. And I think she'd be pleased with most all of them. The scholarship is given for good cause, and the people selected have always been very grateful and appreciative of it. So
the foundation just took this little hope and dream that we had that could live on forever and made it a reality. It was a very emotional moment. We all were sitting down having dinner, and we thought we had a little bit ways to go because we did some great fundraisers, things that we thought Maria would like. And I just remember when we all were sitting around for dinner, and the foundation director said, "We've done it. We've hit the mark." And we weren't expecting it. And there was just like sobbing and crying, and it was, again, there was just like this tap on the shoulder from her that she's okay, and we're going through. So without that, we wouldn't be able to give back to the community. We wouldn't have that link to the mission to live on. Long after I've retired, long after I'm gone, it will be living on. And in a way, I think every now and then she looks down and she winks at us and she gives us a little tap of approval.
She was always a cheerleader of mine, always encouraging me and supported me. So I think that's her way of supporting those folks that get that award.
I mean, there's 100% return on this. It goes to a person who's going to impact the community, who's going to make a difference, who could be helping you one day. So it's just a good spiritual, financial, good feeling kind of investment. in the future. I'm Gail.
I'm Trish, and we are Franciscan.